Skraznik Mazzoli has challenged his Vinnskor Defiant team to achieve a top 3 finish and qualify for the Blood Bowl this season, having missed out in 24-94. Their trip to the Black Crag Bozos will be a tough one, as this has been an unhappy hunting ground for Defiant. The Bozos have won both previous meetings between the teams, including a remarkable turnaround in 24-93 when Defiant looked to have victory secured. BetNobler, who are a former sponsor of the Bozos, have highlighted a flurry of betting activity on Scrog Love Punch and Spartan the Minotaur to score touchdowns today. Waznak Skullkicker and Dustin Zwack are attracting attention and are expecting to put in good performances, earning some SPP along the way, while punters have also flocked towards Uldrich de Wall and Vermin von Clatterbones as players likely to be injured or removed. Now, league officials are said to have highlighted this match as an area of concern given the teams' and coaches' respective backgrounds. Make of that what you will, Viking Cop.
I wouldn't say area of concern. I would say area of entertainment.
So, last season, when there was a BetNobler special, Defiant were the only team that did manage to get all of their BetNobler goals achieved in that game. I think it wasn't BetNobler, it might have been the Vampire guy. And there was no
Vampire
match
Nobler.
fixing went on at all in that round.
No, like a... Sorry.
But yeah, we shall
Yes.
we shall see. There is a new academy player for Defiant today as well, in Ryan Redman. Let's take a look at the cap then, coming into this one. For the Black Crag Bozos, coached by their former thrower, Egger, a big old spend on Dirty Player on the Goblin Racket Swamp Mucker. So he has Dirty Player now, and Uldrich de Wall has Frenzy. Of course, the extra spend is the special rule for the Bozos, that every skill they ever want to take costs them +1 cap. So that Dirty Player on the Goblin actually cost them 8 cap. Don't go getting him killed immediately like the last one, would be my advice. For Vinnskor Defiant and Skraznik Mazzoli, Brickbrain, their Ogre, has picked up Grab, and the King Cleat-sponsored Raglis has Sure Feet as their 2 level players' actions for the week. Couple of academy player developments. The thrower, Marlo Bruntosi, has cleared a head injury, as has Ryan Redman, who may be promoting to the team today. That information not immediately clear, but we'll find out soon enough. Protect 5 Insurance also in play for the Chaos Renegades under Mazzoli. So Protect 5, of course, if any of their players get injured, because they're not allowed to fire players, anyone in the ZFL, if you're covered by Protect 5 Insurance, then you have more options in terms of healing up their injuries or getting them off your roster should any of those 5 players listed get injured today. And the special action for Defiant has been used. Union Rep. Mazzoli has had a word with the referee, or had a word with someone at the Union of Referees, shall we say. And the referee today might be slightly favouring Vinnskor over their Orc opponents today.
Maybe,
allegedly. I'm sure this one is going to be absolute calamity. Let's get into it then. The Black Crag Bozos, who, would you believe it, Viking Cop, currently sit 10th in the ZFL Elite Division.
Well, they sit 10th and they will sit 10th, whatever happens in this game. because the very nice dwarves are keeping in their grasp the 2 last spots of the table.
Yeah, the Dwarfs have had a rotten start to the season. The Bozos, who actually got a very, very good result last time out, drawing 1-1 with the Torlethanel Celtics. It wasn't pretty by any stretch, but it doesn't matter to Black Crag. It is just about staying in the elite division for them as they get this entirely new roster up to speed.
Oh, and they get a lot of inducements.
Well, not quite. The union rep means that they do have to leave 320k on the table. So...
Oh dear. That's a lot of bribes.
That was a wandering apothecary that we saw. In fact, it was 2 wandering apothecaries that we saw. Unusual choices.
Did we really just 2 apples? Yeah. What is going on?
3 appos for the Orcs today. Here's your rosters then coming into this one. The 3 big guys for Vinnskor Defiant, who all blitz at strength 6. Brickbrain, because he is strength 6 and has grab. Spartan the Minotaur, of course, has horns, but Vermin von Clatterbones the Rat Ogre also has horns as well as break tackle. Sutton McSistus has been an ever-present on this Defiant team since the ZFL was launched. He has 2 heads and dodge. And the Goblin, Raglis King Cleats, has Sneaky Git and Sure Feet for extra long-range fouls. Into the human lineman then, Ditchface Mallory has Disturbing Presence. Dustin Zwack, who I believe there's a little bit of money on today to have a good game. He has Tackle. Hankel Dribs has Foul Appearance and Sure Hands. Jojo Balzari is a rookie. Jurgen Demon Feeder is a POW machine with Block, Juggernaut and Claws. He is a very good player, trust me when I say that. Brought in from the Chaos All-Stars in the off-season to play for Vinnskor. Dirk Zanders is another rookie, and the Renegade Skaven is Modamanto Norstrus, who has Iron Hard Skin and Block. Yeah, Jurgen Demon Feeder, always very popular with the crowd as well. Here's your Bozos roster today then. The 3 big uns, Krug, Wound Chewer, Waznak, Skull Kicker, are the 2 Brawler. Are they Black Orcs? Are they big uns? Who knows? Zodge the Flattenator is much more like it with Mighty Blow and Block. The Thrower is Wizzo Arm Crack. And the Troll, also with Brawler, is Gobbly the Regurgitator. 2 Goblins, Bleak Blistergrin, and the newly minted with Dirty Player, Racket Swamp Mucker. Gorbad No Face, doesn't have a face. Scrog Love Punch has Frenzy Juggernaut and Block, because it's Blitzer, of course he has Block. Brock Hoodat, nobody knows who he is. Snagger Red Tooth has Guard and Break Tackle, and Uldrak de Wall has Frenzy, Stand Firm, and Mighty Blow. And I shouldn't forget Mog Dead Spin for good measure. Perfect conditions today. All sorts going on behind the scenes here. We've got 2 wandering apothecaries, a couple of assistant coaches that may be rostered anyway. Biased referee, 2 Bloodwiser kegs, and a bribe for Vinnskor Defiant, thanks to their special referee appointed today. As we get ready to go in this one. So where's your money at today? Can the Bozos get a win? Will Defiant... Oh, hang on. The ball's straight in the crowd again. It's a high kick. But the ball...
It's a very, very interesting kick.
I actually don't know where the ball is. Oh, it's with the throw.
There's the ball.
There you go.
There's the ball. Ball is safe. Ball is safe. Skull Kicker provides with the first break. So we're considering who can have the upper hand this game. That can be a tough... There's going to be a foul in there.
Dirty player on the bench.
Really? Are these the Bozos, really? It's going to be a handoff.
Handoff to Scrog Love Punch, as we see a 1 in 9 from Zodge, the Flattenator. And Love Punch. I mean, the Bozo's not messing around here. Already taking this right flank. There's going to be a foul from Uldrak de Wall. The biased referee not getting involved Probably couldn't see that one amongst all the orc bodies.
Interesting to see a foul from probably the best player of the Bozos.
The Minotaur is on the sidelines. I hadn't spotted that either.
What the hell is going on here? What is this game?
But Spartan is on the bench.
Minotaur is supposed to score. Maybe that has something to do with something.
That is an attempted foul.
Rat Ogre. And a KO on this face Mallory.
So there's going to be a foul from Von Clatterbones. And no armor break there against Krug.
Demon Feeder taking position in the middle of the fight. Nice dodge from Joshua Balzari. I think this is a very unopposed progress.
No, the Defiant not doing a great job of getting in the way at the moment. Oh, as we see a casualty.
That was a flattening.
Jojo Balzari
got really flattened.
So the rookie is gone.
What are we going to do here? Oh, we are feeding the Roger.
Another foul from Uldrich de Wall, and the referee is going to call that one. And we're not even going to try to save him, and Uldrich de Wall is gone. So that is a player who the fans had bet on to be removed today, and he has been removed today.
You know, but Nobla being the old sponsor for the Bozos may have something to do with the decision to have some wacky plays. There is no real opposition for this score to happen. Oh, this is very wacky.
This isn't a block. This is a foul again from Von Clatterbones, who's going to take down another teammate. Referee perfectly happy to let that go, as we see Brickbrain get the knockdown on Brook Hudat. No one knows who he is, but he's been knocked over. Blitz from Skull Kicker then, onto Dustin Zwack. And Scrog Love Punch is on his way to the end zone and scores for the Black Crag Bozos. Completely unopposed. The Bozos lead this one 1-0. And it looks... It looked like there was a sweltering heat filter over the field there. Maybe it was just my eyes.
I think it was perfect weather before. And now we will see what happens when Trojan finally takes the pitch.
Not Trojan, Spartan. Trojan died.
Ah, sorry. Bad habits. And we have a goblin in LOS. We don't like goblins in this team.
We are leaving
unless
on
they
the
have
bench
dirty player.
Scrog Love Punch, who's a blitzer who just scored. And another very shady looking kick.
What is going on?
And the ball,
here, if somebody can tell me,
straight into the hands of the Minotaur, who has to score. I think we can probably put 2 and 2 together here.
And what may be possibly happening? One can wonder. Oh, I love to. Oh, it's a dump score. But Nobla was affiliated with the Bozos, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe this is the extra special wacky play game.
Dustin Zwack still refusing to get the casualty that the fans would love him to get.
We're going to see another Roger foul. This time, I think that's the job.
Gets the stunt. Referee still not buying it. Someone's not told the referee that that's part of today's deal, it seems.
Yeah. Referee does not know what is going on.
Here come the Bozos making a very high quality screen. I'm sure.
Who's going to blitz this turn?
Oh, no, yeah, okay, yeah. Very, very pressurized situation right now. No blitz this turn for the Black Crag Bozos. Do you get an armor break and a stun on Dirk Zanders?
Well, Spartan is now pretty much on his own. He's going to blitz his way off.
Yeah.
He cannot score. It's two GFI short. And the ball is not exposed like at all.
No, I wonder if anyone will stop him.
I wonder.
Another foul from Von Clatterbones. The referee still refuses to buy into whatever's going on here. Well, I wonder if there's a hit on the ball available.
Well, that was not the blitz.
Oh, where? There's an assist. Is there? No.
No. Wondering what may be going on here. That's a reroll.
Oh, we take the ball down.
For taking the ball down. I don't know. Very interesting.
There's going to be a blitz from Spartan, who's going to find the POW.
Yes, Team Maying a Dabscal in there.
That'll be so funny. And Spartan is going to celebrate and score a hugely unexpected touchdown for Vinnskor Defiant. Not even I can ham this up. It's 1-1.
The level of script is out of the tables.
Well, perhaps with both teams having achieved said target, maybe we can see a Blood Bowl game now.
Only maybe. Well, this is 2 touchdowns in 4 turns. Or 5 turns, I don't remember.
Yeah, we got loads of game left.
Teams.
Oh, the kick goes in field this time, would you believe? And
unbelievable sense.
Someone might have to pick the ball up. Forward goes Blistergrin. And the Bozos sending lots of the team backwards. As we see Wasnak Skull Kicker take the 3-die block. Skull Kicker still looking to find a casualty somewhere or other. That's the player who needs to earn the non-touchdown SBP today. Good hit from Zodge. Takes down Ditchface Mallory, and we also get the hit. Not using Toxic Brawler. Big hit on
very disappointing. Toxic Brawler would have produced a casualty for sure. Oh, the Bozos got the ball. Which is this thrower of theirs that insists on picking it up?
Well, here we go again then. We're offering a sacrificial goblin.
Oh, 3-die, not good enough. Very surprising.
Yeah, Zwack and Skull Kicker collectively are not getting it done. We really fear that goblin right now.
That goblin is really scary.
Immediate foul from Skull Kicker, who may well find himself sent off here. No, that was a foul from Zodge the Flattenator, so that was the wrong player to get sent off for the Black Crag Bozos.
Excellent job.
They didn't need that.
But they made it. That's cool.
And Dustin Zwack gets his casualty. Apo is going to be used. We take a cleaver to the face of Bleak Blistergrin, who will have another blister on his grin. And triple skull from Brick Brain.
Oh my goodness!
You have to say that's somewhat calmer for what we've seen in the first half.
Yeah. Well, the Bozos have 2 turns, no 1 turn to score. This is very unlikely.
What on earth is going on? We're making lots of dodges, and the Orc is making all the dodges. And the ball is not moving forwards.
So, you being the mastermind behind the ZFL and stuff, can you tell me what is this charade of a game?
I have no idea what's going on. Half time, it's 1-1. But surprising lack of booing from the crowd because we are not seeing a Blood Bowl game here.
Well, we're seeing a circus, and the crowd likes entertainment. It's all fine, I guess.
So, second half. Bozos do still have 11 players. Defiant do still have 11 players. Kick goes in play. It's a third high kick of the game. And Dustin Zwack drops the ball.
Not that the previous one mattered because they went out of bounds, but whatever.
That's a hit from Modimanto Nortrus. And Brickbrain gets an armor break and gets a KO on Mog Deadspin, and we are appoing that. Vermin von Clatterbones, who seems to have failed every single animal savagery in this game, takes out Ditchface Mallory for the second time. Going to see a foul. And a KO.
And a KO.
And would you believe it, the referee seems to have got the memo, and I'm so surprised to see that Skraznik Mazzoli does not try and bribe that. And von Clatterbones is sent off.
Oh, it was fun.
Well, I do believe that means that Vinnskor Defiant have achieved all of their targets set by Bet Nobler, and I'm sure our audience will agree that we are very proud of them for doing so.
Yes.
Where are the Bozos going?
Well, I don't know, but they are not hitting much. They are not blitzing much.
The ball's over here on the ground.
Yeah, well, maybe they are not so interested in the ball. Max Sisters with the ball, that can be a problem actually for the Bozos right now. How are they going to stop this elf unless the elf refuses to score a touchdown, eh? This has been a very wacky game.
There's going to be a foul from Raglis. And there's going to be a blitz from Skull Kicker, who still hasn't held up his end of the deal here.
Will we see a foul? No.
We're going to see an elf screen. Yeah, but it has to be a non-touchdown SBP. A touchdown doesn't count. Unless the Orc's going to pass it.
Well, well, well. Who did see this coming?
There's going to be a pass from Sutton Maxistus, who is indeed trying to pass it to the Black Orc. Yeah. He's going to try and intercept that. The intercept would count. The ball's on the floor. And Skull Kicker does not get his SPP. And then immediately turns over on a 1 in 9.
I am very much confused. And what can I... Oh, that was the blitz. Why try to pick the ball up and do something?
Oh, there's a KO. Dirk Sanders is gone.
Unexpected kill. That's a removal for the Bozos. But that ball is loose.
Well, if Skraznik Mazzoli has challenged his team to finish in third place this season, it's going to be hard work if they're throwing matches like this.
Mazzoli is really going through.
Oh, that's a good pass.
Oh, that's a pass.
Great pass from Sutton Maxistus there. As we see Spartan. Punch over Mog dead spin. And Raglis is going to come for a long range foul. Was that a successful interfere?
There is a clear shooter on the ball, but I'm not sure if the Bozos are going to take it.
No. Was not a successful interfere. Still doesn't have any SPP. Yeah, there is a clear 2-die on the ball, which you could get a casualty from.
That's the Mayan, eh?
No, we'll go for the other guy.
Yeah, but the right target is Nautros, because Iron Hard Skin makes him more vulnerable. I keep thinking what's going
we're going to pass.
It's going to be another pass.
Over him again, and the pass works out.
Excellent pass to Maxistus again. So good.
Dustin Zwack gets more SPP, so the crowd get a double payout apparently on that. Defiant styling on the Bozos here.
Like, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if this orc can't get any SPP, the Bozos could just try and win the game.
Why would you stand up that orc down, right?
But if the Bozos won the game, they could just replace this requirement with the win. And they would get 3 points.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They haven't read the rules. There's going to be another pass.
Oh,
he may be able to score, but I think that scoring does not count.
It is
This is all very confusing.
absolute farce right now, and it's a double skull from Wasnak. Goal kicker. Who can't even intercept now because he's on the floor.
High-level Blood Bowl.
Can't even intercept because he's on the floor.
It's possible that none of the teams is really interested in winning the game.
But yeah, it does seem that way, because Defiant need a scoring threat this turn if they're going to win the game. And Spartan, I don't think,
Spartan
will be that. Jürgen Demon Feeder could have gone forward, but didn't. And Spartan could score. Okay. So we have a Minotaur scoring threat.
We're going to build a very robust cage. Prevent that from happening.
I think if these teams tried to backstab each other, they'd fail.
That's a 2-die. It's going to be a 3-die.
There we go. Can he do it?
Skull kicker.
Why he's not going for the much squishier goblin, I've got no idea, but...
You never know.
Still fails to get it done. Now, is Spartan going to be able to win this game for Vinnskor Defiant? There's going to be a pass. Oh, no, we're going to pass over. And the pass works again over the head of Wasnak's goal kicker.
Lovely. He's so lovely.
There's a real piggy in the middle going on here. And the Bozos have one more chance. Can we get it done? Last turn of the game. Skull kicker. Gets the break. Gets a stun. Can he catch the ball? Yes, but it's a turn too late.
Sorry, the magnet hands don't give you SPPs.
Well... The best thing I can say is if you needed those passes to work, they wouldn't. Welcome to the ZFL, everybody. This is indeed what Top Division Blood Bowl looks like, and this is what happens when you have a allegedly corrupt boss of a Chaos Renegade team taking on the Black Crag Bozos, I suppose. MVP for Raglis King Cleats again, and an MVP for Zodge the Flatnator. It's quite good fun for those teams. Presumably these teams will be getting a bunch of bonus cap, so Raglas may be turning up with Dirty Player next week. 2020 on the blocks. I think 17 of them were thrown by Waznak Skullkicker, and not a casualty to his name. Viking Cop, any questions about that one?
Like many? Well, there were many things that I didn't see coming in the first half, but for some reason I entirely saw them coming in the second. It was a very entertaining game of something. It was a passing game. It was like volleyball of sorts, with a Black Orc trying to fetch the ball without success.
Vinnskor Defiant completing 3 passes has got to be a record for that team. Got to be.
3 out of 4, yes, mate.
Waznak Skullkicker is at the moment in therapy after that one.
Oh, King Klitsch getting the MVP is very good for Defiant.
Yeah, so
and such the Flatinator, also a good pick for the Bozos.
Defiant faced the Falcons next. And the Bozos are up against the 3 Mountains. That is a huge game at the bottom end of the table.
It's the bum fight. And Defiant is going to face the Falcons, while the Falcons still cannot get any kind of inducement.
We do need to pick our MVPs for both games. 40 is correct. I will not be picking Waznak Skullkicker.
I was going to pick Joseph Flatinator because he actually did something. Who did something this game? Can we check the SPP?
Who did something this game? I'm going to give it to one of the passers. I'm going to give it to Dustin Zwack for Defiant, because he actually did 2 of his Bet Nobler targets, because he caught the ball in a tackle zone and then passed it back to Sutton Maxistus in a tackle zone. So Dustin Zwack is going to get it for Defiant.
After removing a goblin, remember?
Yeah. The Bozos...
No MVP would have been out of on the table, considering the circumstances.
I mean, none of them did anything. They only threw 20 blocks in the whole game.
There was many things happening, but like wacky things.